we have a see at this microcontroller as a SoC and some peripherals. We see some development boards and as Raspberry Pi, Arduino, etc. We saw this slide and a deep view for Arduino board. For example, for digital I/O pins, 14 digital inputs and outputs bitwisely. PWM, pin 3, pin 5, pin 6, pin 9, 10, 11. The as analog pins connecting to internal A to the converter. What do you say, Mr. Hassan? No? What means no, Mr. Hassan? I don't know. This is the heart of the system, the microcontroller. I don't see anything. You don't see anything? No, my picture, but can you see this PDF file, Mr. Hassan? Okay. These are the power pins. For example, V in as inward and 5 volt and 3.3 as outward. GND ground, reset as inward. This item USB jack for programming and for powering on the board, and this is DC power jack for powering on the system by a voltage between 7 volt to, for example, 20 volts. That's right. Another view for the platform, we saw it. The board can support 3 serial protocols. What was them? We said that this platform can support 3 serial protocols. What was them? 3 serial protocols. Okay, what was them? Serial, not 3V serial. Do you remember? One of them was UART. Okay, UART. Another one was TWI, and another one okay, Mr. Muhammad 3. Okay, and Asante, Mr. Muhammad Rashid 5. Mr. Muhammad Rashid 5. Are you Mrs. Safa or another one? Who are you? Mr. 5. Years. What was SPI? Mr. Ahmed Qasim, Mr. Ahmed Fawaz, Mr. Ahmed Sami, Mr. Ali, Mr. Bayadir Abdul Razzaq Habi. What was SPI? Okay, Mr. Ahmed Sami is typing. Mr. Rashid 2 is typing. Mr. Dua Ali Abed, Mr. Hassan Al-Mamouri, Mrs. Lobna Kamel, Mr. Muhammad Rashid 3, 2, 5, Mr. Mustafa Majid. What was SPI? Ahsantum, Mr. Muhammad Rashid 1. serial prefer interface. That's right. We said that this platform, I zoom it, this platform or the Arduino board can support 3 serial protocols. Okay. Yes. All of the years. Can you see the mouse movements? I check it for general. Oh, no, no, no. Mm, it's okay. It's okay. Okay. All of you must see the mouse movements. Okay, adjust. That's right. Okay. Okay, that's right. I said that these 4 pins, uh, S, SCK means serial clock, MISO means in out, MOS means master out, S means SPI port. Okay, RxD receive data and transmit data are for what protocol? These 2 pins. Show the lecture on the screen. No, when I share the screen, your connection is maybe bad. You don't see this lecture, this slide, Mr. Muhammad Rashid too? It's okay, it's okay. Mr. Muhammad Rashid too? I see it, okay. TWI, no. RXT and TXT is for what protocol? Not TWI. All of the years. What are these 2 pins for? As said, these 2 pins are for UART, okay? In UART or in RS 232, okay? This is for UART. In RS 232, or UART, we use RXT and TXT, receive data and transmit data pins. But for TWI or I2C, we use these 2 pins. These 2 pins for I2C or for serial data and serial clock. That's right. At all, we have UART, we have I2C or TWI, and we have SPI serial protocols over this platform. That's right. This is for ISP. What we said here, ISP or ICSP. What was ICSP or ISP? Please type the years. Don't remember? Okay. We said that ISP means, oh, Mr. Ahmed Sami. Okay, system programming, that's right. ICSP means in circuit system programming. That's right, Mr. Ahmed Sami. Ahsantum. Or here, ICSP or ISP in system programming. That's right. By the way, go to the next slide. We saw this inside the this microcontroller. Okay, inside this we can see inside it we have a CPU, central processing unit, flash memory or EEPROM memory, flash RAM for saving code memory, okay, or program, RAM, EEPROM for saving for example or important variables, timer counters, serial UART controller, interrupt controller, A to D converter controller or A to D converter, and analog comparator. 2 analog comparators and 6 as 6 analog to digital converters. Okay, we said about this slide. We saw these slides at the last session. Yes, Mr. Ahmed Sami. We spoke about these slides at the last session or not? Okay, okay. That's right. We said by these colors, okay, by this color. For example, by the color you violet color um, is as we see as in IDE, okay, integrate development environment. D0, D1 to D13. That's right. But these six pins, PWM, 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 PWM support over the Arduino board. These green colors means A0 to A5, ADC converting, A-ref for A to D converting, and for A in a 0 and A in a 1 as analog comparators, two analog comparators. That's right. Receive data and transmit data for UART and etc. These four pins for SPI and others. We said about capabilities of Arduino, 32 kilobytes of flash memory for our codes, 2 kilobytes of RAM, this fixed crystal over the board, 14, 0 to 13 digital input output pins, 6 analog input pins, not 5, A0 to A5 means 6, and 6 analog output pins or PWM support, pin 3, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, and completely standalone. That's it. What's the Arduino? We said when using Arduino, we can use a very good physical hardware a physical piece of hardware. That's right. The second one is a programming and good programming environment named IDE or Integrated Development Environments. And the third one, a community and philosophy behind it. We said that a huge set of libraries around the world or over the web we can find and use for all projects. For example, we said if you want to design, for example, a 3D printer or a flight controller or other ones, okay, or for example a CNC machine, you can search the web and oh, hmm, my speed is Muhammad, uh, my speed must be slower, do you say? Uh, okay, messenger, okay, okay. I asked, what do you say? Please explain why so quickly. What do you mean? My speaking speed must be slower or not? Mesela انتصار. I don't know what you said. Please explain why so quickly. Uh, because this was a review. We had it at the last sessions. Okay, Mr. Intisar? Step by step, that's right. Okay, that's right. But you know that these slides are from the last sessions. We said about these slides at the last session, at last week. Okay, this is review. Okay, okay, okay. The word Arduino can mean three things. Okay, I repeat it. The number one, a physical piece of hardware. Okay, a physical piece of hardware and cheaper and better design than if you want to design this PCB board in your lab or for example in your university or in your home. Okay, is very better that you buy this item from the web. For example, in Iran, we buy this item from the web ECA.ir or from roboeq.ir, etc. Uh, in 2 to 3 days, this piece will arrive to my home. Okay, but a good price, a low cost hardware. The second one is a programming environment, a good IDE platform, integrated development platform for writing, debugging, editing, compiling, and etc. of our programs. And programming our programs over the board or over the Arduino board. Okay. And the third one, and the most important one, is a community behind it. Or, for example, a huge set of open source libraries developed by some teams around the world. For example, you can work over a project and your findings can be shared to all other the worlds, and they can use your libraries. Okay. For example, I said, if you want to design a project as 3D printer, as 3D scanner, as flight controller, as a CNC machine, etc. For example, a balanced two-wheel robot, and other some items, very huge some items. You can use these libraries over the web or over the world. These almost free libraries. Okay, all over the board, open source free libraries, for example, and your time to market will be reduced very maximally. Okay, in this slide we had it, and this is a review. Getting started, go to arduino.cc, download the IDE and install it. Any of you downloaded the IDE and install it? Yes, Mr. Mohammed Rashid. Yes, that's right. Mr. Mohammed Rashid 5. Maybe Mrs. Safa. Mr. Intisar. Mr. Intisar. Mr. Intisar. Okay. Mr. Intisar downloaded and installed the IDE over his system. That's good. Connect the board. Do you have any board in your home, Mr. Intisar, or not? If you don't have any board, or don't buy any board, this isn't any problem. Okay, we simulate it over the Proteus. Don't worry. Okay. Connect the board to your computer via the USB cable. If needed, install the drivers. Launch the Arduino IDE over your desktop system or your laptop. Select your board, for example, Uno, Nano, Mega, etc. Select your serial ports. We said that, for example, COM1, COM2, COM3, etc. Open the Blink example, a small piece of example embedded in the IDE, and upload the program and check to verify your program is working. Okay. Okay. 23 persons are in our class. It's very good. Mr. Amer said USB cable, DC power jack. Okay. For powering on the system, we can use these options. First of them, USB cable that power on our Arduino board from our laptop, for example, or from our desktop. The second option is DC powering from DC power jack. DC voltage about 7 volt to 20 volts between this period. Okay, and the third one is V in pin, for example 5 volts voltage to V in pin. That's right. If you had this board, you can connect a USB cable to the board and the next side to the your, for example, laptop or desktop, etc. When powering on your system, you see that this LED is oning. Okay, uh, this is a Arduino IDE, menu bar, button bar, input area or edit area, a status bar, and notification bar or notification area. Mr. Mohammed, Mr. Entasar, Mr. Entasar. In order to try to program, we need the USB at home to connect it to the computer. Okay, when you bought this board, a USB cable is inserted in the box. Okay, and if you didn't have any USB in the box, you should to provide a USB cable for yours. That's right, Ms. Antasa? Maybe a USB cable be inside the USB inside your box when you bought it. In Iran is at this as this. Okay, uh, when you install the IDE, you see this bar, file, edit, search, tools. Okay, in these tools we go down and this is board. In board we see some boards. For example, Arduino Uno, the simulator, for example, Nano, Mega, and etc. FIO, Ethernet. You can, for example, set your board as Arduino Uno. If you bought, for example, Arduino Uno. And the other item in tools is a serial port. Serial ports, for example, COM1, COM2, COM3, etc. You can set in the one of these items to connect your connection between your laptop, for example, and your Arduino board. Mr. Mahdi or Mr. Entisar. Okay, okay, that's right. In this example, we see that we can upload our program over the board. Write your sketch. The programs in this IDE is named a sketch. Okay, a sketch means a piece of program in the Arduino board. That's right. Uh, Press compile button. For example, this is a sketch, okay, or a program. This program is embedded inside the IDE. This is an example. Okay, this is a simple program or a simple sketch named Blink, and you can find it in your IDE in the example section. Okay, in the example section. Uh, each of IDEs contain two sections. Each of examples or sketches contains two sections: setup or two functions, function setup and function loop. Void setup, pin mode, LED as output, and loop, digital write, LED pin and high, delay 1000 milliseconds, digital write, LED pin low, and delay 1000 milliseconds. Okay, this is a written an embedded example, a simple example. We can find it. Okay, and press compile button. Compile the program or the sketch for verifying and debugging the errors. Press upload button in the IDE. This is upload button. To program Arduino board with your program or your sketch. Okay, try it out with the Blink sketch. This is the Blink sketch or the Blink example or the Blink program. Okay, we find this piece of program named Blink, compile it, done compiling, upload it. When you push this button as uploading, you can see that TX and RX LEDs are flashing. Okay, what's a sketch? A sketch in the Arduino environment means a program. A sketch, a sketch is program simply. Okay. Mustafa. Uh, you can find this piece of program from this Arduino platform is an Italian vendor. Okay, for this reason we maybe see a sketch beside of because of program. Okay, uh, we need to buy Arduino. No, for you can buy it. You can buy it, but it's an dormitory. Okay, Mr. Antisar, you can buy it for yourself. It's very good option for yourself, not for the class. How about buying it in Iraq? How about the price? How about the existence of it in Iraq? In Iran, we have it. Okay, many numbers of markets we can buy it. $100. Oh. It's very expensive in Iraq. These boards are as original, okay, and as Chinese versions, okay. In Iran, we buy, for example, the Chinese versions. The Chinese version in Iran, for example, at this time, you can buy it, for example, as $5. $5. Okay. Do you know Toman? Toman. In Iran, we can buy for example, Arduino Uno as 100,000 tumans. Okay, 100,000 tumans. That's right. This is a dormitory. You can buy it if you liked it. Okay, for your other projects, for your home, for your researchers. That's right. Oh, Mr. Hassan, do you know Tumans? Okay, in Iran we can buy or order boards about 100,000 Tumans. That's right. Load file, sketchbook, examples, digital category, and Blink sketch or Blink program from this category, category digital. That's right. Okay. We come to Iran. Okay, that's right. That's right. مع السلامة مع السلامة. To Qom or other cities, Mr. Hassan. Mashhad. Did you come to Mashhad? Mashhad is my city. Mr. Hassan. مشهد أحسنتم أحسنتم. مشهد، تهران، قم، شیراز، اصفهان. Nice cities. Oh, Mr. Ahmed, أحسنتم. Mrs. Dana. دعا Mr. دعا علي. أحسنتم أحسنتم. Okay. Do you like Iran or not? I like in oh أحسنتم. Oh, okay. أحسنتم Mr. Ahmed. I like Iran and Iraq, both of them. Mas Hotel, Mas. Okay, I know خیابان امام رضا، شهر امام رضا. أحسنتم. Mas Hotel. I don't know Mas Hotel. In Iraq, in خیابان امام رضا, we have, for example, Atrak Hotel, Hoveyze Hotel, Hotel شاکر. خیابان توسی. احسنت. هتل طلایی. احسنت. That's right. Meydan Beit al-Muqaddas, okay? Beit al-Muqaddas Square, beside the Holy Shrine, Haram al-Mirza. Okay. خب احسنت add an external LED to pin 13, okay? uh, Besides using this LED embedded over the board, you can, for example, install a LED externally over these pins, okay? For example, between pin 13 and the ground, or between pin 12 and the ground, between pin 10 and the ground, between pin 0 and the ground, okay? Each of these items in these pins can be used, for example, connecting a diode, a switch, a potentiometer, etc. File examples, digital blink, LED have polarity. This is about polarity. You know about polarity, okay? Anode and cathodes. Negative indicated by a flat side. This is the negative flat side, okay? Or a smaller foot, okay? And the longer foot is for positive side, okay? Or for anode. And this is for cathode. That's right. This is anode and this is the cathode. If this diode is forward biasing, for example, this side is at ground and this side is at level 1 or level high, then this LED is shining, okay, is on. A little bit about the programming. Code is case sensitive as C, okay, as a standard C. Statements are commands and must end with a semicolon as a standard C, okay? Comments follow a double slash or begin with a slash star and end with a star slash as a standard C. This is for a line be commented, one line, and this is for a block of lines be commented, okay? You know it. And we have loop and setup, two functions. These two functions are dominatory. Function setup and function parentheses and function loop parentheses. As this void setup parentheses, this one and this one items, statements, all of them terminated by semicolon, void loop, some statements, all of them terminated by semicolons, okay? The first program, we see it. What Mr. Majed and Mr. Muhammad Rashid are typing. Okay, I tell and you type both of us, okay? Input and output. Input and output. No input and output. No. Here. We see about input and output next. This setup is for and loop is as a while, okay, infinity while 1, okay, delayed. My sums is delaying, Mr. Ali Abdullah, Mr. Ali Abdul Abbas. What do you mean about delayed? My sound is delaying, or there isn't any synchronous between my sound or and the picture, Mr. Ali? تأخیر okay. تأخیر or delay for my sound or any other one. You buy one type, you know. You buy me or you. I have, you know. I have, you know, in my home. Okay. I have no you. Is the program ready or design? No, these are ready. These are ready. These are some examples. Some examples I said that embedded in the IDE. Okay. After sometimes you can design the new programs. Okay. Okay, Mr. Majid is said it is for LED on and off. That's right. Okay, this is the first program named Blink. Okay, or Blink. This area is for some comments. Blink turns on an LED for 1 second, turns off for 1 second repeatedly. This example code is in the public domain. This is an comment area, okay, in gray color. That's right. But this by these two items, slash star star slash. We have this area setup function, and in this area loop function. In setup function we must initialize some pins as input or output. Okay, for example, pin mode. Using the function pin mode, in this example we see that we selected the pin 13 as output. These are some keywords. Output must be typed as uppercase. Okay, this is in C language. That's right. Pin mode. All of two letter functions are as all of them as lowercase, but the first of the second letter is at uppercase. M. Pin mode. M is uppercase. All of them are lowercase. That's right. Void loop. Digital write. For using these pins, okay, we use digital write and digital read. Digital read and digital write are for using these pins, okay. But for using these pins, we should use analog read. Analog read, okay. Analog read, digital read, and digital write, okay. Pin 13 on LED delay. Okay, okay, Mr. Majid. I got it. I got it. That's right. Okay. We should set the pin 13 as output first in setup function. Okay. And in this loop, infinity loop. صوت ماكو Mr. Majid? صوت مين ماكو? Do you hear me? Mr. Majid, Mr. Amir, Mr. Muhammad. My son is okay. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. أحسنتم. 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 ممنون ممنون. Mr. Majid is typing. Okay, in loop. We yes, yes. Bayader, what's your name? Bayader. As this. Bayader. Okay. Mr. Abdul Razak. Your name is Bayader. What means Bayader? The Samir is typing. Onsa, your daughter, Bayader. What's the meaning? Okay, he is she. Okay, what's the meaning of Bayader? What means in program hazar? Okay, I said hazar means 1000 millisecond. 1000 millisecond. Okay, millisecond. That's right. No, I was a person. 1000 millisecond. That's right. Or 1 second. Oh, شجاع. احسنتم. احسنتم. آقا سلام، من سر کلاسم اما حسین. چکریم خدافظ قربونت خدافظ. Excuse me. Okay, that means شجاع. احسنتم. In English, brave. Okay, brave. Oh, احسنت. بیادر. احسنتم مثل حسن. That's right. Bayader is name of a woman. Bayader. Onsa. نعم أحسنتم Mrs. Bayader. أحسنتم Miss Samer. That's right. In this infinity loop, okay, in the loop, digital write, the function of digital write, our pin 13 as high, okay, turning off the LED, set the LED on. After it, delay 1000 milliseconds or 1 second. Wait for a second, okay. ثانية أطفاء. ثانية أحسنتم. 1 second. After it, digital write pin 13 low, set the LED off. After it, delay 1 second or 1000 millisecond, okay. And this piece of program is repeating, okay, by and by, forever. It is as while one, okay. Do you know it? While one is an infinity loop, okay. The setup section is for initialization. Setup, initializing, okay. Loop means infinity loop, infinity loop. That's right. Loop for start and stop. No start and stop. Looping, whiling, do while, infinity loop. If you change the value of the delay with, okay, if you, for example, change the 1000 to 2000, okay, 2000, for example, delay 2000 semicolon, okay. The blinking is a slowing, 2 seconds delay after, for example, owning LED or offing LED, turning on the LED or turning off the LED, okay. In the simulation we try these items, okay, in the simulation, don't worry, after some times. That's right. Okay, go to the next slide. A lot of built-in examples or sketches, okay. Time for a start. What do you say? Starting the simulations after knowing some fundamentals about these items, okay. I don't know what do you say time for a start and stop. Mr. Ali Abdul Abbas. Lamp, here 1 second LED is on and 1 second LED is off. This was your mind or other one? Yes, that's right. Not 1 second, 1 second on, 1 second off, 1 second on, 1 second off, 1 second on, 1 second off, repeatedly, forever. Okay, forever, a infinity loop. To when we turn off the system. This good for what? This is an example, a simple example. A blinking over the LED. Okay, a simple example. Oh, I know you type a K before no. I know. Okay, Mr. Ali Abdul Abbas. أحسنتم. I know means أنا أعلم. أو low and off. أحسنتم. Low means off, high means on. The example join with Arduino. Okay, is joined with Arduino. This is in Arduino. This code is in the IDE of Arduino. Uh, when we, for example, wrote this program, we must program the compiled version of this program over the Arduino board. Don't hurry up. Don't hurry up. We say it at the next slides. We simulate it in practice. Don't hurry up. Okay, Mr. Hassan? Mr. Hassan, it's okay. Go to the next slide. Okay, okay. Ahsant, ahsant. Lots of built-in examples. In here, file, in this area, file, new sketchbook. Sketchbook means programs. Okay, programs. Sketch was the program. Sketchbook means as for example notebook. A sketchbook is a library for programs, for very pre-designed programs. Okay, here is examples. In examples we have some categories: analog, communication, digital, library EPROM, library matrix, library software serial, library stepper motor, library wire or to wire interface, etc. In this category, digital, okay, for example, we can see the blink sketch or the blink program, the button sketch, the debouncer or debounce sketch, and the loop sketch. You can choose this pass and find, for example, the blink sketch or the blink program. Okay, and more here, arduino.cc en tutorial homepage. Okay, what terminologies, what terms we use in not for processors, for Arduino only, for Arduino. No. Arduino works with C. For example, you can't see in Pascal, for example, only by C, by Python, C and Python. Okay, in Arduino, C, Python. Not basic, not Pascal, not Fortran. Okay, Mr. Majid? Yes. C means C++. Okay. Terminology. A sketch. What's the sketch? A sketch, a program you write. Java, I don't know Java, about Java. Mr. Hassan, I don't know. I know that you can program with C and Python. I don't know about Java. As my mind, okay, only these two languages, C and Python. Maybe Java, but I don't know. Okay, Okay, sketch, a program you write to run on an Arduino board. Pin, an input or output connected to something. For example, uh, output to an LED, input from a knob or from a switch, for example. We download this program. Okay, Mr. Safa, Mrs. Safa, ahsantum, ahsantum. Digital, value is either high or low. Okay, what was AKA? We said about EG, IE, AKA, etc. What was AKA? What's AKA? Raspberry will all languages. Hmm, maybe. Not all languages, but maybe. Okay, more languages. Also known as known, or also known as. Okay, also known as on off 10, for example, switch state. Okay, uh, okay, Mr. Majid, open source. That's right, that's right. All of them, Arduino and Raspberry Pi, all of them are open source. Analog value ranges usually from 0 to 255. Okay, for example, LED brightness, for controlling the brightness of LED, or dimmer if you are familiar, for controlling speed of motor speed, etc. That's right. Sketch, pin, digital, analog. Sketch structure. Declare variable at top. First of all, we should declare our variables. Okay. After it, we should initialize the system. For example, input and outputs of all of the pins. Okay. In the setup section or in the setup function, run once at beginning for setting or for initializing our all of pins. Okay. For running or an infinity loop, the function of loop, we use it. Run repeatedly, infinitely, after setup. First of all, we use setup for initializing the pins, and after it, we use the loop for writing our programs. Okay. Uh, this is good. Pins can be changed in loop too, but conceptually easier in setup. Okay, you it's better than that. Initialize your state or your system in setup and write your codes in the loop section. Arduino language is a standard C, but made easy. Some portion of standard C. Okay, some portions of standard C. Lots of useful functions. Pin mode, digital write, digital read, analog write, analog read, delay, millis. Pin mode, set a pin as input or output. Okay, as see previously. Pin mode, digital write, set a digital pin high or low. For example, digital write 13, comma, high or low, as see in the blink sketch. Okay. Digital read reads a digital pin's state. For example, if your pin 1 or pin 0, D0, is connected to an input switch, you can read by digital read the state of your switch. Okay, it's on or off. Analog read an analog input or an analog pin, A0 to A5. Okay, analog write writes an analog value. What's for this analog write? Any of you used Arduino? Some of you was using Arduino. Okay, what's digital write for? Miss Ali Abdul Abbas. No. Uh, what pins can use analog write? مثل ماجد. No, no. Multiple attendees. Save. No, no. Oh, okay. Okay, Asante. Mrs. Lovna. Mrs. Lovna. 6 pins of 14 pins. Okay. Pins PWM supported. Pin 3, Asante Mrs. Lovna. Pin 3, pin 5, pin 6, pin 9, pin 10, pin 11. These pins we can use analog write for example, using PWM. Okay? Asante Mrs. Lovna. PWM Asante Mr. Rashid. Mr. Entisar. Mr. Entisar. Muhammad Rashid 5 means Mr. Entisar in this session. Okay? No? What means Muhammad Rashid 5? What was Mr. Intisar? Mr. Intisar was Muhammad Rashid 3. Ahmad Sami says that's good to have many copies of. Asanto. This is a robot machine, okay? As some films, okay? Duplicating some robots. Muhammad Rashid 1, Muhammad Rashid 2, Muhammad Rashid 5, etc. I'm Muhammad Rashid. Oh, Mr. Muhammad Rashid 5 is Muhammad Rashid. Good Muhammad Rashid. Okay. What was Mr. Rashid 3, for example? What was Mr. Intisar? Mr. Intisar. Type 1 or 2, Mr. Intisar. Are you ready in the class, Mr. Intisar? Muhammad Rashid Mahdi, pure. This is Mr. Intisar. Asanto. Asanto. Loop 1 to 5 from Mr. Muhammad Rashid. Muhammad Rashid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Asanto. We are laughing and these days يوم الشهادة إمام موسى كاظم. Asanto. Analog writing PWM our pins 3, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Delay wait an amount of time in milliseconds. Okay. Please, we have a 4 o'clock lecture. Can we take a break? 4 or 4:30? 4:30. Okay. Oh, okay. Mr. Mohammed Rashid, Asanton. In Baghdad, you have about half of hour delay by Tehran. That's right, Asanton. Okay. Only this slide. Okay, only this slide. And we speak us for merging these two groups, group 1 and group 3, for example, at night in Telegram. Do you agree, dears? For merging group 1 and group 3. Okay. For inhibiting these problems, for connecting the class. Okay. This delay in parentheses is in milliseconds. For example, if we type delay 500, okay, this means half of a second, okay, or we type, for example, delay 2000 means 3 seconds, okay. Delay is about by milliseconds, okay, and millis. Okay, millis gets the current time. Millis means milliseconds. And any other functions, okay, and libraries and more and more and more. But these items, these functions is used repeatedly. Pin mode, digital write, digital read, analog write. And as you can see, all of these functions are in lowercase, but M in pin mode, W in digital write, R in digital read, R in analog write. The first character of the second letter, okay? For example, analog, read, R, uppercase R, read, okay? The first character of the second letter is in uppercase. Our of the others are in lowercase. And digital analog write, W in analog write. Delay is an one letter function, okay? Thus, all of the characters are in lowercase. Millis, all of them is in lowercase because this is an one character, one letters function, okay? Also serial library, LCD library, servo examples, other ones. That's right. There's any exam question, dears? Because some of you have a class for 5 minutes later, we should finalize the class. There's any question? احسنتم مثل حسن، مثل ماجد، مثل محمد، مثل احمد. احسنتم. 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 If there isn't any question, I type مع السلامة.